Hi everyone, welcome to LilybetO Divinity Live. For those of you on my YouTube channel, welcome. For those of you on my Facebook, welcome. For those of you on my Instagram, welcome. And if you're on my YouTube channel, subscribe. If you're on my Facebook, follow. And if you're on my Instagram, follow now. Hi everyone, how's everybody doing? Thank you everyone for all the love and support. This is going to be your energy reading for the full moon in Leo. Yes, fire. And it's on February 9th at 2:33 a.m. Okay. So, yes, people, I'm going to get right into it because this may be a long video. I took out a lot of cards. Just kept going. They just wanted to keep talking. And I took from Queen of the Moon Oracle and from Moonology. Very appropriate, right, people? So this is going to resonate with some of you may not. Let me know if it resonates with you. Let me know if you're feeling this energy already, because usually we feel it 3 days before the full moon and 3 days after. So, and this is a full moon that, to me, because it's a fire sign, a lot of fire signs are going to be feeling this. They're going to be feeling the push to step it up, take the action they need to take, because Leo's about that. Leo's about leadership. Leo's the lion, you know. Leo is passion. Leo is action, okay? So, and you know, Leo has a lot to do also with family and being creative, being a leader, because it's a fire sign. So I say for this full moon, a lot of people are going to take action, okay? They're going to put and boundaries came out. I like it when it's something that has to do with fire signs and boundaries comes out, because boundary came out, and the card is somewhere here. Believe me, it came out. I have stuff all over. But yes, it's almost like a lot of you are going to finally find the will to move. Let's go. And to me, all fire signs, I'm a fire sign, and to me, I like things like last night. My fire signs, they can relate. We don't have much patience, so the only thing about this full moon is that you have to be a little bit careful that you don't do things compulsively, because you have no damn patience. Let me tell you something. It's in Leo, and when it's in a fire sign, it's like, let's go. Okay, nobody got time to be waiting for later. No, it's today, or maybe it was already last night it happened. So so yes, my friends, so careful with not getting so wrapped up in this energy that you do things impulsively, you know, just because you're just like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it because you're impatient. Because, you know, people will be feeling traits of Leo. Okay, because it's in Leo, this full moon. So action, one of the cards that came out was action and will, which I felt that a lot of these cards that they were showing me, and this is from Queen of the Moon Oracle, I feel like a lot of the what they were showing was a lot of going forward, having the will, the determination, which is all things of a Leo. Okay, people? So there's a lot of you that are finally, and Leo's also about courage. So it's a lot of you that are finally gonna, like, you have this will. For those of you who already are trying to get somewhere or do something different in your life, you're going to have even more of a will. It's almost like something is going to ignite in you, and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to get this done. I don't care what's going on. I'm going to focus on this and I'm going to accomplish this. So that's a very good thing for a full moon, okay, people? Because full moons, we all know, they're about letting go of stuff, cutting things. I always say cutting people off, you know, and letting go of things that are not leading us the right direction. So there are many of you that will be taking the action that's needed to get to where you want to go, okay? And you will get there with this full moon, my friends. You will get there. Empower. So I feel like with this full moon, a lot of people have experienced so many things, like from last year and going into this year. They've experienced a lot of stuff, a lot of aha moments, a lot of awakening moments. So the wisdom card came out, and I saw this as empower came out. I saw this as people taking the wisdom, that the things that they learn, the experience that they learn, and taking all that wisdom to take back their power with certain things. So, and I think that like, because it's in the full moon's in Leo, and it's all about like taking courage and taking action and, you know, and creativity. A lot of you are going to be also having like different ideas to do different things, and you're going to be showing like your creative side and gaining your power back, gaining the power that you need because of what you have learned. So this seems to be a repeated message with certain with other things that I've done, other readings that I've done. But it's because now is the time. We have so many things that are going on, and a lot of other portals that will be opening. Well, before this, before the 9th, you know, it'll be the 2-2. Then we'll have the 220. Yeah. So that's a lot of energy, and with the things that all the planets are doing, and like as always, I will find someone that explains it, you know, good, that I feel explains it well, that people can understand, and put it on my Facebook, because, you know, I think all of this goes together with astrology and you know, numerology. So so yeah, so if you feel that you are in a point that you've lost your power, please keep the faith in whatever it is that you may be wanting to create, or if it's a situation that you are trying to get out of, keep the faith that it will happen, and bless the changes. Bless the changes, because when we have full moons, that's what it's about. It's about change. It's about releasing, and everything that we do release is always for our higher good. You always have to see it that way, that is for your higher good, because that's when the new beginning comes, you know, when that new moon comes, because y'all know I love those new moons. But yeah, they're telling someone to, you know, keep your faith, and also to surrender to what's happening, okay? And surrender and release whatever doesn't serve you. And it's funny because even resisting comes. So there's some of you that are resisting change, or resisting maybe leaving something alone, and you're having tower moments and things are happening to you all around, but you're like, I don't want to let go of it yet, you know. And that could be a relationship. It could be a way of being that you should, you know, that is, it doesn't serve you to be that way anymore. And they're telling you, stop resisting, surrender to whatever change this full moon brings with it, because it's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit you. So yes. And gratitude, I like this. Those manifestors that are trying to manifest certain things, I like when the gratitude comes out, because it lets me know that there's someone out there that is actually, you know, feeling gratitude towards everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? And because they're showing so much gratitude, and they get it, you know, they get, yeah, this is part of the process. This is part of the journey. There are layers to this shit. Everybody's saying that in their videos. There are layers, and it's true. There are layers to this. So those of you who are putting out your gratitude out there, and, you know, even though, you know, things may not be exactly the way you want it to be, but you're seeing every good thing and everything that's happening to you, boy, things will be flowing. Things will be flowing. And by you doing that and by you surrendering, for those of you who are just clinging on to something that you know is not good for you, know that that's the way you gain your power, okay? That's the way you gain your power. Surrendering to things, showing gratitude to things, and taking the lesson and the wisdom that you gain with whatever it was that happened, and moving forward, okay? And then taking action and putting yourself first, okay? Because it's okay to be selfish. Okay, my friends? It's okay to be selfish. So, what else we got here? Acceptance. This is all about accepting where you are. Accepting. There's some of you that will be through this full moon. Things will happen that you'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to accept that this is where I'm at, and that's okay. That's okay. What it is what I do with it. What it is what I do with this moment right now, you know? And am I going to move forward, or am I going to sit here and boo-hoo? No. Keep it moving, my friends, because this is a very good full moon, because it's in Leo, to take action with what you want. It's and it's a lot about also, you know, like a family. Leo is, you know, is very, it's a very creative, a very leader, you know. That's why when I see power and action and wisdom, I know this is all about Leo. And you know, everybody will benefit from this. You don't have to have Leo in your chart to benefit from this, because we have Leo somewhere, you know, usually somewhere in our chart. But you're having a hard time, accept where you are, you know, take some time, recenter yourself, refocus, and keep it moving. And think about what it is that you want, what it is that you want to create, because this is the time for you to take the action with this full moon in Leo. And then what else? The resistant card. Don't be resisting, people. Boundaries. Yes. I always see boundaries as a person putting their foot down and saying, you know what? This is the way I want it. This is the way it is, because this is the best for me. So I'm not dealing with all of that. I'm not dealing with anything that doesn't feel good to me, that doesn't serve me, that I know deep down my gut is telling me, I like when the boundary card comes out, because to me, and that the power card also came out, because it's saying that there's a group of you that you've already regained your power, okay? And you have such a will and determination to succeed in something that you want, that it's just like, like you've done the work. There's some of you that are seeing this, and you've done the work, and you're already seeing stuff, and you're getting synchronicities, and you're you're getting all these like aha moments, like, oh yeah, wow, you know. It's because of this. It's because you set your foot down, and you know what your boundaries are. You're not letting anyone step over you, which is to me, it's a trade from, you know, from Leo too. You know, you're not letting people step over you. You're not letting people take advantage of you like before. You know, so this is a good time to create, my friends. This is a very good time to create, you know, and it's a good time to get into different things that you may have wanted to get into, because that's what this full moon is about. It's about, you know, looking also within yourself. And from the Moonology cards, yeah, let me also say, this is one from Queen of the Moon, and it's beauty. I like this card because this card to me is about loving yourself. She has a butterfly as a nose, and she has a flower as a mouth. Hopefully you can see it and it's no glare. This is a very beautiful card, because this is about the beauty within you, realizing the beauty within you, which goes back to that power card, people. There's some of you that are loving you finally, okay? And that's why you have your boundaries now. You put your foot down. You know, you've learned from what you picked up from things that have happened to you. You're not dwelling in the past. I think a lot of this is also like, you know, release it. Release what doesn't serve you, you know. Surrender to the change, you know, and don't dwell. Don't dwell. It's not going to help you. This is a good full moon to create the things you want to create, you know, to move forward where you want to go. So, and again, look, surrender to the divine. This is from Moonology, full moon. Let's say which one. Okay, it doesn't say, but it says full moon and surrender to divine. A lot of you are being led. You're being led. You know, it's not a coincidence the things that have been happening to you in the last few weeks leading up to the full moon. So surrender to the universe, surrender to the divine, and believe, you know, believe that whatever's happening, regardless of how bad it may look in the 3D, it is for your higher good. It is for your higher good, and it is for you to end some type of cycle, okay? End some type of cycle to move forward. Oh, my friends, I'm feeling it. And you see, this is why this is going to be, this. Please let me know if this resonates with you. There's some of you that you have such, you're going to have, if you had the will before and the determination before the full moon, it's just going to ignite something in you, because from Moonology, it's Gibson moon, and it says you're very close to achieving your goal. What? And then it says, then take action came out in that card too. In this deck too, take action. Which is time to take action, new moon in Aries. So, you see my friends, you see? Those of you who have been working on a lot to fix things in your life, to find your life purpose, this is the time. This full moon is going to help you. And it's also going to be a lot of healing between, you know, families and certain things, and, you know, people letting go of things, because, you know, Leo is about family. So there will be certain healings as things are released, as things are purged out. There's going to be healing, you know, and that's why these things will be purging out. These things will be, you know, certain tower moments that then after the tower moment, you're like, oh, I see you, universe. Yes, things like that is going to happen. And time to take action, just like the action card. This is, it says it's in Aries, which is another fire sign. So come on now, people. I don't care if you're a water sign, earth sign. This energy is going to push you, okay? And you know, it's also about love. Yes, people, Leo is also about love. And because it's in February, a few days before Valentine's Day, a lot of you romantically will be taking the steps finally forward that you needed in certain relationships. And then some of you may just break free from it because you finally found your power to, you know, to let go of whatever it didn't serve you, okay? And this can be people that have been together for many, many, many years, okay? That people may say, oh, why? Yeah, leaving each other? Because it may look very cookie cutter to everybody in the outside, but there may be one person in the relationship that's just like, you know what, I'm kind of done with this. I'm kind of done with it. It doesn't serve me. I want to do certain things with my life, and this is it's not serving my divine purpose, and I already know what it is. So, just saying. So look, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So some of you already with this full moon, because things are going to be released, and they're asking you to keep your faith with certain things. If you surrender to what's going on, there's going to be things resolved. And that's why, and this makes sense because Leo's also about healing. So this makes a lot of sense to me for this card to come out, you know, because and Cancer is also family. So this is also like a family sign. To me anyway, is they're very much about family. So this could be, you know, a resolution that's going to take place within a family. Something that, you know, a fallout or something like that has happened, and it gets to the point that someone just gives in and goes, you know what, I'm done. We don't need to be fighting about this no more. It's not even worth it. Life is too short for this crap, or for me to keep this energy with me for the rest of my life, okay? Weighing me Okay, people. So, and what else? Do what you need. Oh, it says, what do you need to release? Oh, warning moon. So, what do you need to release for this full moon? Take some time in meditation and ask the universe, ask, your spirit guides, ask God, who you believe in, ask, what do I need to release? What do I need to release in my life that doesn't serve me and is not for my higher good? And ask for your spirit guides, your angels, whoever you believe in, to help you release that. Okay? And it will help you for all these good things that you deserve to flow into your life. Yes, yes. And nourishment. This is all about taking care of yourself, just like beauty. Taking care of yourself, doing the self-care, not running yourself into the ground, because this is a very strong energy because it's in Leo. So you don't want to overdo also things as well. Yeah, you want to move. You want to you want to take your power back. You want to do the things that you want to do, especially for those of you who are manifestors and are trying to, you already have the will in you. It's like no one can tell you nothing, okay? But at the same time, take rest when you need to take rest and put in the self-care for yourself. And then the last card at the end, and there's some of you that are going to be taking a lot of pleasure in certain things. Sorry, the pleasure card is here that came out from Queen of the Moon. And that card to me is a lot about taking pleasure in things, good things coming to you that you are happy about. So those of you who have been putting in the work, especially those of you who have constantly been like, I'm in gratitude, I don't care, nothing's gonna move me, you will be receiving pleasure, for something that you've been wanting, or maybe something changing in your life. I like the pleasure card, because to me that's almost like, wow, I'm here now where I wanted to be, and I'm going to enjoy it. And then take time to breathe. Take time to breathe out, you see? So they're telling you, yeah, you could do what you gotta do with this full moon, but also take time for you when the energy is way too much, okay? Take time for you to take care of you, okay? Because you can't keep going and going if you don't take care of yourself, my friends, okay? So yeah, so I'm liking this full moon. It's a little bit all over the place, I feel, anyway, and it's saying to us a lot of things that would have to goes with Leo, because a lot of you are gonna, because you're so determined, because this is gonna ignite something in you. You're gonna be very determined to create a new life for yourself. So this is how I see this full moon. And because of the cards that came out, faith, will, pleasure, I see it as a lot of you are going to take action and finally create the life that you wanted to create. And you're going to stand your ground with it. You're not going to let people get in the way of it. So a bravo to y'all who are already doing it, okay? So this was your energy reading, a little bit long. Your energy reading for the full moon on the 9th, February 9th at 2:33 a.m. Eastern Time in Leo. So let me know if this is something that you already, you're already going with it, or you already trying to create it, or you already see it, in your life. Comment below if you think this is something that will help someone. Sharing is caring. Share, like, love. So it makes you feel good, my friends. This may not go on my Facebook because it's kind of long. I don't know if it'll take it. If not, I will make an announcement on my Facebook to let everyone know. So, my friends, thank you for all the love and support. Much love to everyone. And as always, I salute the divinity within all of you. Bye now.